in a crowded courtroom buzzing with tension. A black man named David Carter stood quietly at the defense table, accused of a minor traffic violation. He was a hard-working mechanic, respected in his community, and had never been in trouble with the law. Yet, as his case was called, Judge Marilyn Hensley, known for her stern demeanor, shocked everyone with words that left the room in stunned silence. Looking down from her bench, she sneered and said, "People like you never learn, always causing trouble. You don't belong in decent society." Gasps filled the courtroom as a blatant racism spilled out, and David's attorney immediately stood to object, demanding the judge recuse herself. But before he could finish, Judge Hensley slammed her gavel and threatened to hold him in contempt. The atmosphere grew heavier, and David remained calm, his eyes steady, knowing that injustice often revealed itself. What the judge did not know was that sitting quietly at the back of the courtroom was an undercover investigator from the state's Judicial Integrity Commission, sent there after repeated complaints against her. The investigator had been recording everything, and within minutes of her outburst, he stepped forward, identified himself, and presented his badge. The room froze. "Judge Hensley," he declared firmly, "by authority of the Commission, you are under arrest for judicial misconduct, abuse of power, and racial discrimination." Murmurs erupted as the bailiff, torn between loyalty and duty, reluctantly placed handcuffs on the woman, who had once commanded absolute authority. Judge Hensley's face turned pale, her arrogance crumbling as the reality of her downfall set in. David watched in disbelief as the same gavel that had once silenced others could no longer save her. In just 7 minutes, the tables had turned, justice had shifted, its focus from the accused to the accuser. Cameras from the press, already present for another case, captured the dramatic moment, and by evening the footage spread across every major news outlet. Headlines painted her as a symbol of corruption finally exposed. David's case was immediately dismissed, and the prosecutor publicly apologized for what he had endured. Outside the courthouse, David spoke humbly to reporters, saying, "Justice isn't just about punishing the guilty. It's about protecting the innocent from those who misuse power." His words resonated with millions, sparking a larger conversation about racism and accountability within the judicial system. Judge Hensley, once feared by many, spent that night in the very jail where she had sent countless others, and her career was declared over. For David, it wasn't just a personal victory, it was proof that even the mighty can fall, and that sometimes justice delivers